everyone, Nancy here at NCTV, and I am going to be talking today about 3 main reasons why you look older than your age. Plus, if you stay tuned, at the end of this podcast, I'm going to give you a 4th reason that is really very likely the most common reason and the most obvious reason. Okay, let's just dive right in. 1, your wardrobe. Now, this is mainly for ladies. I'm not an expert in men's clothing, but I can tell you this about men too. Just a little side note here. If you're a gentleman and you're listening, if you are always wearing clothing that is more fit for the office or, excuse me, more fit for any kind of business meetings, that sort of thing, it's going to age you a bit. You're going to just appear more mature and it's going to age you a bit. If you wear some casual clothing, wear some really nice, wear some cool stuff, some bright colors, sportswear, maybe some bright tennis shoes, something like that, it does help to give you a younger vibe, guys. So I would have to say that for the gentlemen. For ladies, your wardrobe can go one of 2 ways. You can either dress too severely, meaning you're dressing in what we could call grandma terms, or you may be going too trendy. Okay, if you're going severely and you're just wearing very neutral colors, you're wearing flatter shoes, it has its place perhaps. You maybe for business, maybe for excuse me, I have allergies and we're having work done here in our house and repair work, and it's creating a lot of dust, so I apologize. Okay, if it may go like with certain areas of your life, business, PTA meeting, chaperoning at your kids' school class trip, something like that, that may be it. It may work there, but it doesn't work everywhere. Wear something that's a little more fitted, and this holds true whether you are slim, athletic, or voluptuous. Wear something that's a little more fitted is always going to be more youthful. This isn't about trying to look young. This is about trying not to look older. So if you're 34, you don't really want people assuming that you're 54. And etc. Okay? It's not healthy. I don't believe so. I think that a healthy woman looks good, period, end of sentence, and likes the way that she looks. And that's something else too. You need to wear your favorite colors. Don't always wear the neutrals. Again, with those neutrals, I see a lot of women with blue and white, with solid blacks. The little black dress is great, but try to color it up a little bit. Try putting on a pair of red shoes with it, or pink shoes, or yellow shoes, and maybe some pretty earrings, accordingly. Pink earrings, yellow shoes, yellow earrings rather. And you can look trendy in a way. If you want to pick out one thing that's trendy, pick out a trendy sweater, something that maybe the teenagers would wear. Not cropped, okay? Not if it's cropped, don't do that. But I'm talking about a fun pattern, maybe a fun color. I know that in some of the teen stores, I've seen oversized sweaters. Do that. That's fun. So it's good casual wear, and you can put that with a pair of leggings or denim jeggings. Do that. And so don't go too old. Don't always be so severe with yourself, and don't wear a lot of blousy, shapeless clothes. The oversized sweater is fine, but I paired it with leggings or denim leggings. That would show off your curves. And again, whether you're thin, whether you're athletic, or whether you're voluptuous, show off your curves. Not low cut, if I may just have that one little thing here. Not too low cut unless you're going out on a special date, that's fine. But during the day, don't show up in the supermarket with a low cut blouse. It just doesn't look right. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. Wear something that's not low cut, but again, can be fun, can be trendy, and trendy could be jewelry or a handbag. That could be fun too. But don't go full on, 17-year-old. Don't do that. Okay, the next thing that can make you look older than your age is your skin. At the top of the list is going to be environmental damage, especially sun damage. If you have been out in the sun, and it's worse, of course, for any of you ladies who have been out in the sun for recreational purposes. You play tennis, you play golf, you're a runner, you're a swimmer, you're a surfer, or women who work outdoors, women who work in gardening, women who work in the landscape business, women who work in the construction business. You are outside a lot, and you maybe have not been using sunscreen often enough or the right level of sunscreen. So what should you be wearing? At least an SPF 30 every time you walk out that door. There's plenty of makeup out there. There is a tinted moisturizer that has an SPF 30 or higher. There is a tinted sunscreen with an SPF 30 or higher. And if you don't find a tint that you like, put on whatever liquid makeup you do like, and then put the sunscreen of SPF 30 or higher over it. Personally, I like sun-bummed faces as just a sunscreen. I don't make any money from saying that to you. I'm not plugging it. I'm not affiliated with it. I'm telling you what I like. That's what I'm doing with this channel. I sell two things, ladies. I sell my soap that I handcraft myself, and I sell ebooks that I write myself. That's it. I don't sell any products. I'm just telling you, I'm never without Sunbum, and I live in Florida, and I'm never without it. And it goes perfectly over your makeup, but the Sunbum face is SPF 50. So that should be all most of you ever need. Okay, let's go to number 3, which takes that along the same line, your makeup. If you have great skin, if you're over 30 and you have great skin, you still shouldn't go without makeup entirely. Get one of the tinted moisturizers we were just talking about a little bit, or a tinted sunscreen. It can be just a small tint. What is that going to do? That is going to even out your skin tone. That is going to give you a little bit more of a brightness about you. And I know that there is a tinted BB cream, again, Maybelline, and it comes in a wide range of colors. Some tinted moisturizers don't. Some tinted sunscreens are one color suits all, and sometimes that does, because some of it is color smart that will adjust to your skin tone. Okay, but you need to get something on your skin that is appropriate for your skin tone, light, medium, or dark, and something that is non-comedogenic, meaning that it's not going to clog into your pores, it's not going to sit there in your face, it's not going to sink into your laugh lines or your 11 lines or your forehead lines or your nasolabial lines, which you can have any or all of the above if any of you are 35, getting close to 35, or 35 is in your rear view mirror, okay? You can have any or all of those things. So you need to have makeup on every day, SPF of at least 30, under or over, or if it's in your makeup, that's great. And you need to have something that is non-comedogenic, that will not sink into your pores. It is, for those of you who already do that, you may be wondering, well, yeah, we knew that. You'd be surprised at how many women I see in public that I just think if she just wore a different brand of makeup, if she just wore something that was maybe had more moisturization in it, or was something that was made for mature skin. And mature skin, I have to tell you this again, is when your skin starts to look mature. That can be at 34, that can be at 44, that can be whenever. So we're all different. And so you really should make sure that you're using what's right for you, period, end of sentence, not just right for your age. If it's for skin over 35 and you're 32 and you're thinking, oh, I don't need that, maybe you do. Try it. and it may really brighten your skin, and again, not sink into areas of your face that are creased, and it's just going to exaggerate everything. Okay, I am going to go ahead and give you a fourth. This is my bonus point here, and I think this is the big one. I think this is the one that every woman should address, and that's your hair. If you're over 35, you probably have some gray. You may have a lot of gray. There's some women who are really gray at 37 or 38, some not till 52 or whatever. But whatever point you're at and you have gray, you need to make a decision. Am I going to dye this? And I'll give you some ideas about that if you say yes, or not dye it. And I'll give you some reasons why you should rethink that. If that's what you want to do, fine. If you don't want to dye your hair, if you want to let it go gray all by its little self, okay? It probably, unless you're very fortunate, it will not turn gray the way that you hope it will. Your whole head won't turn gray, or it won't turn a very attractive shade of silver or gray that you like. It may yellow. It may be patchy, okay? And I can tell you, I have gray hair at the crown of my head and not much anywhere else. So unless I want to be, I'll have like a silver stripe down the top of my head, I don't think so. I would hate it. If you're in a situation like that too, then you need to dye your hair. What should you dye your hair? Should you go lighter? Should you go darker? That's entirely up to you. However, remember that Mother Nature gave you a certain color when you were born. What color was your hair when you came into this world? What color was it when you were 5 years old or 10 years old? What color was your hair? What I've done is I have gone back to my earliest hair, which is a dark brown. I was born lighter, but it turned darker later. And so I went back to that, and I have matched my natural color that I had, let's say at age 10 or 12 or something like that, pretty closely, and I like it very much. I highly recommend that. You need to also, you can do a full head application at first, but after that, and whether you're going to a salon or doing it yourself, after that, you need to do roots only. So you're not damaging your hair, which is also a big reason why it could just age you. Damaged dry hair will age you. I personally use Age Beautiful hair coloring. It's by a company called Zotos, Z-O-T-O-S. They've been around a long time. You can get it at different places. Just do a little, search online. They may have it in stores nearby you, beauty supplies. It is wonderful. It's excellent for your hair. It smells great. And it really leaves your hair feeling good and looking good. And that's what you want. You want proper moisturization in your hair. You want to, if your hair is having trouble with being dry, you want to use an intensive treatment at least once a week, maybe more. But what you want to do as you get older, again, as you pass that 35, maybe 40 mark, wherever you're at and you're thinking you have dry hair, you need to get that dry hair resolved, get healthier, shinier looking hair, take vitamins every day. You can wear your hair whatever length you want. I want to close on that as long as it's healthy and it fits your lifestyle. Okay, so if you want, don't think you have to have short hair just because everybody else has it. There's no uniform code here, ladies. There is no uniform code. We can wear our hair whatever way we want to. And if you've been on this earth 30 or 40 or 50 years or whatever, you've definitely earned the right to wear your hair whatever way you like. So wear it healthy, and that will help you look your age or younger. You may be surprised at how youthful you end up looking. Okay, ladies, I am very happy to have spent this time with you. I ask you to please subscribe. Go to my soap store on Etsy, ourcraftworks.etsy.com. There's links in the box below. There's links to my ebooks. And I wish you a wonderful day. And please come again. Thanks.